Today I am at Usery Mountain Regional Park and I'm going to paint this saguaro with our friend the Pale Verde over here. And I'm going to use oil paint because I'm crazy. I just don't have a whole lot of experience with oil paint, so it takes me a while to do not very much. So we'll see what happens. Okay, this is as far as I've gotten. So I'm gonna go home and add in some more shadows and things, and then I'm gonna finish doing this graffito thing I was doing for the spines. Oh, that part was pretty cool. It is cold out here and I've got to clean up all the oil paint stuff. So look at this sunset. Oh my goodness. I mean, that feels like a painting, doesn't it? Shh. Wow. All right, I'm ready to get back to this. So my plan is to go through and just like with the oil pastels, more layers. More layers are needed, more depth is needed. Just, you know, the whites aren't white enough, there's not enough darks, there's not enough midtones. It's missing a lot. So I have some good photographs to go off of, and we're just gonna go with it. And I make no promises because I'm still very new at oil painting. So let's hope it turns out nicely. All right, I'm trying to get good lighting on this, and it's just hard. Oil paint is just really reflective, especially when you're using this like painting medium stuff that I have in mind, and it's, yeah. The sheen is cool, but cameras don't pick it up well. So anyway, this is it, I'm done. It honestly turned out better than I thought it was going to, so I can't complain. I had a really interesting time. I used the painting knife to do a lot of this texturing. I initially was going to do sgraffito in order to make the texture in the saguaro, but that didn't really work so well because the color of the panel is just not dark enough to have a good contrast. So yeah, I thought it's fun. It's turned out really bright. I used my CMYK oil paint set, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So that's why the colors are so vivid, because it's kind of like what you get when you use a printer. It does make it really easy to mix color though. I can't really complain about that, to be honest. So yeah, that was fun. I always love all the texture you can do in oil paint. That's kind of my favorite part, so. Tomorrow, I'm going to do something less involved than oil paint. All right, for today, I am bringing along my little sketch folio, and I'm going to bring the my Pitt pen landscape set. So it's this one, and I also have a fine point of the Indanthrene blue, which is the same dark blue that's right here. So that way I can do the main sketching with that blue and then go in and fill in with the brush pens. And then I'm also going to bring my palette that has all of my Pitt pen colors in it, my watercolor palette. And so as you might be able to tell from the swatches, the top row is all of the landscape colors. And then I'm going to be drawing in my Strathmore Mixed Media Visual Journal. And that's the one I've been doing a lot of different things in. So that'll be today's. And so I'm off. I am at the Gilbert Riparian Preserve today. And I'm going to draw this cool tree. There's a lot of cool trees here. And I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna do my best here. All right, I didn't get to film right before we left there. So here's a picture of where I ended up once it got dark and I had to walk away. So this is where I'm starting. I'm gonna probably do most of this with just my Pitt pens, I think. And then I'll just fill in the watercolor in places that I don't really have proper Pitt pen colors, or I need something that's more of a wash. So I even use Pitt pens in this background part where the sky is, so yeah. So I kept looking at this little thing here thinking it was like a stick I had drawn or something. It's a lizard. That's hilarious. So anyway, yeah, there's a lizard on here. I'm officially out of time, so I'm calling this one done. Yeah, that, I was planning to do like a more simple one today, and then somehow I decided to draw this crazy tree. I always end up drawing these trees when I go there, and they're all just nuts. Like, they're very, very cool like this because they're really overgrown because of all the water that's there, but they're never easy to draw ever. They're always just really challenging. But anyway, this one was really cool. It was fun. I liked doing all the lighting on here and the texture and everything. I mean, it is pretty neato. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do something a little more simple and kind of give myself a break. We will see. Today I'm at a local park, and my goal is to do a simple sketch of the park, but try to sketch as many people as I can. And so I brought my Pentel markers, like the Pentel Arts ones that are water soluble. I brought them just to put in like pops of color in a few places. And then I brought my Micron pens and my mixed media journal. So today is going to be just kind of a little bit more calm, a little easier. Okay, I am calling this one done. I wanted to do something simpler today. So as soon as I started deciding to draw people, everybody kind of left. So I drew Bill's in my shadow. And then there's some people over here, person walking a dog here, some people in the Ramada, person by the truck. So I did get some people in there, to be fair. This was a fun one though. I had the most fun drawing the trees because of course I did, and I did add some little pops of color, as you can probably see, just on the people and just on like the Ramada and things like that. So I thought I was done, but I really just want to color it. So I'm going to use those the Pentel pens to color it, and I'm going to use a water brush to blend some of the areas that I want to be less saturated and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm finished. I can't really decide if I liked it better with color or without. I had fun putting the color in though. That was fun, using my water-soluble markers, so can't really complain about that. It's also funny because I've had those markers for like 20 years, in case you're wondering. So these are the Pentel color pen artist series. There you go. I think, yeah, a lot of these in this line are called like Pentel Arts or something now. Yeah. The only downside about these is that, of course, they are dye-based, so they're not light-fast. So these are only good for the kind of thing you do like in a sketchbook where it's not going to get exposed to light or anything, but it's fun to play with.